SportstownChicago.com in a league of our own.
Hello and welcome here on SportstownChicago.com. Chris Labosco here with you, and alongside of me, we got a full crew for you tonight. You know what? TJ and Nick, I don't have your guys' last names, so that's my own fault.
I'm TJ Sennett.
And I'm Nick Berzik.
So that is we got a full crew for you tonight, and joining us here at the start of this one is head coach and general manager Brad Stofers. Brad, you guys already played these guys 2 times last weekend. Now you guys play them here again tonight, and they're coming off 3 games in a row.
Yeah, very familiar opponent tonight. We played them last weekend, had a good weekend against them, but 2 very tight games. Both went to overtime, 1 to a shootout, so very highly contested games. I think this is a team that's, I like to use the word pesky. They kind of always find a way to stick in the game and stick around. They play hard, they work hard. Probably a little bit better than their record indicates. Picked up a few new guys, got a new goalie, so definitely a competitive team. They've just played 2 against the Dells, split with them, 1-1, lost 1, so expecting a good one tonight.
Yeah, does your strategy change much since you played them so much recently?
We'll look at the video and some of the stuff like that to tinker, but I don't think overall, we're still going to play our game and still do things the way we do our business for the most part. You might tweak some things, and when you look at preparation, it's a little bit easier when you just played the opponent last weekend as opposed to maybe you hadn't played them in a month or 2. But I think for the most part, maybe some small changes, but otherwise it's going to be pretty much our regular game.
And Brad, with you guys coming off the week-long layoff and then playing their 3rd game in 3 nights, what's the key to getting off to a quick start tonight?
Yeah, well, it's already started. In the warm-up and pregame preparations, we had 2 days off. Conversely, they've played 2 games, so hopefully, they might have some bust legs that are a little bit slower, whereas we've rested. But if we prepare the right way and try to jump on them early, hopefully using that rest to our advantage.
Yeah, and I think 5th game in a row we've said, or not 5th game in a row, 6 times now that you guys have seen them. There's really nothing that they don't know about you and nothing that you don't know about them. Is that why it becomes so much more important to make sure you stay with your system and stay with what you guys want to do? Yeah,
when you're real familiar with a team, it's playing your game and it's execution. That's what it comes down to. Both teams know each other pretty well. We're getting deeper into the season. It just comes down to who's going to execute, more often than the other team, and who's going to, stick to their game plan better, more efficiently throughout the full 60 minutes, I think.
Yeah. And Mike Sullivan playing in one of his first games with you guys. What does he bring to the table for you guys tonight? Yeah, new player. This will be his first game, and he hasn't practiced yet either. So very familiar with us, unfamiliar with us. He played in Janesville a couple years ago in the North American Hockey League, which is Tier 2 hockey, a level above us. Actually was a captain of their team. So I think he's going to bring – he's a 95, 20-year-old, so he's going to bring a little bit of leadership. I think an older guy, a presence that's been at the higher levels of play and in some good locker rooms. Hopefully, want him to bring that. As far as on the ice, I think he's from what I've heard, he's a skilled defenseman, likes to move the puck and get involved offensively, which fits into our style, how we want to move the puck and play an offensive tempo. But we'll know more, in a couple hours.
Now, your power play has been a huge asset for you this year. You guys are up around 30%. What's been the key to your success?
Moving the puck, having the right players. We have a very skilled group that, you give them time and space to make plays, they're going to do that, and they can bury pucks. So on a power play, you're always in those situations where there's 2-on-1s and you just have a little extra space out there. We have a great group of guys that, they know how to bury the puck and are very skilled. So I think that's key. We don't necessarily run any particular system. Also, I guess would say it would be a second measure of success. I like kind of flow. I don't want to be static. So I want to move around, show different looks to try to confuse the kill.
So now you were talking a little bit about Sullivan, and the defensive spot is where some of the most transition has happened for you guys, where players being in and out, Hutchinson leaving, Doremus leaving, and now you bring in Sullivan. Is he a guy, will we see him get maybe any time with one of the power play units to go along with that?
Yeah, we'll see how he's playing. I mean, that'll be an in-game decision, kind of, especially with the first game with us. See how he adapts and how he's transitioned. I don't know if he's played a game in a year plus. So we'll have to see how, the feel for the game will go. But, I think moving forward, looking into the future, I think there's always opportunity for that.
Of course.
Have to have the right mix with the other guys, that right chemistry, and then, kind of be able to do what we're looking to do in those situations for special teams to get those opportunities.
Coach, it's always good to be back home. It feels like it's been a long time. It has been a while, though.
Yeah, it's great to see you guys again.
Yeah, it's glad to be back in the Sears Center, too, because some of the previous home games were also over at the Leaf Center, so it's good to be back in here as well. So thanks for coming on, and good luck here in the game tonight.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it.
That is head coach and general manager Brad Stofers. We will take a timeout, and then we'll be back here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Kevin Wood, Production Director, Next Media, Joliet.
My favorite part about going to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting was, first of all, I got to do everything here. For anybody looking to get into the program, I would say be ready to learn, be ready to get in here and really take your skills to another level on your own. The instructors can show you how to do it.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
When your business is getting off the ground or beginning to flourish, go to the JZ Law Offices. John Zappala guarantees aggressive, effective representation with a true desire to help you. From the formation of limited liability entities to employment agreements and general contracts, John Zappala is here to gear your company for success. JZ Law Offices Virtual Office Services allows you to work with them from the convenience of your desk. If aggressive, effective representation sounds good to you, then call the JZ Law Offices at 312-854-8065 or visit their website at jzlawoffices.com.
Check it out! Somebody make some noise in this joint, man!
As a student athlete of the IHSA,
I pledge to respect my teammates. I pledge to respect my coaches.
I pledge to respect the officials.
I pledge to respect the opponents.
I pledge to respect the fans.
I pledge to respect the game.
We pledge to do what's right.
You love sports, you have drive and determination, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. Hey, this is Herb Lawrence. I'm here to tell you how to get those skills, just like I did at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Get hands-on training for a career in radio, TV, or digital media. Learn to be a host, producer, or shoot and edit video. With internships, job placement assistance, and affordable tuition, you can get started with a new career at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Enrolling now. Go to beonair.com/score. That's beonair.com/score.
Attention, family, friends, players, coaches, and fans. Are you a high school or college athlete that had your game covered by SportsTownChicago.com? You can relive the glory by going to our podcast section of our website to listen to all the past games over the last 2 years. Just go to the website at SportsTownChicago.com and check out the podcast section, and it'll take you right to your sport. Now that's SportsTownChicago.com.
SportsTownChicago.com is an internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
When you need a break from your busy schedule, kick back and listen to the fun sports and entertainment interviews from SportsTownChicago.com. The Big Interview is where you hear SportsTownChicago.com personalities pick the brains of the biggest names in sports, music, movies, and TV. To catch up on all the fun, go to the audiosportstownchicago.com and click on the audio tab. SportsTownChicago.com. We are in a league of our own. Yep. Guests on SportsTownChicago.com are brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. If you're interested in a career in broadcasting, go to BeOnAir.com or call the Lombard Capitals at 630-916-1700. Yeah.
You love sports, you have passion, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. It's Herb Lawrence of 670 The Score. Get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, just like I did. Check out their campus in Lombard with amazing equipment and staff. Get a jump on the competition with hands-on training in radio and TV. With internships, flexible classes, affordable tuition, and job placement, you can start a new career at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Enrolling now for upcoming classes. Go to beonair.com/SCORE. That's beonair.com/SCORE.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting a hands-on experience, and a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
You love sports, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. Hey, this is Herb Lawrence. Get those skills, like I did, at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Get hands-on training for a career in sports radio, TV, or digital media. With internships at Chicago sports stations, job placement assistance, and affordable tuition, you can get started with a new career at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Enrolling now for day or night classes, go to beonair.com/score. That's beonair.com/score.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program.
My name is Greg Easterlin. I work for The Drive, 97.1 FM radio station in Chicago. I'm the DJ for them. It's very important to get those basics as far as broadcasting and to be in a place where you can get hands-on experience. And then when you get into an internship situation with a regular station, and you're valuable in a situation like that.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
They call me King Ho, copy. They call me King Ho, copy. Call me King Ho, copy.
Back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labosco here alongside TJ Sennett and Nick Burzik as we are about ready for the first period puck drop here in just a little bit. But, guys, let's first go to the keys of the game for this one. What has to happen here for the Cougars to get a win against Illiana?
Well, most importantly today, Chris, the Cougars have to get off to a fast start. They are one of the best teams in the division for getting off goals in the first period, so they need to come out and they need to get at these guys right away.
The second key, we talked a little bit about it with Brad in his pregame interview, is the strength of the Cougars' power play. They're up around 30% for the year. He talked about it's really just the talent they have on offense. It's not the system. Obviously, anything on offense is going to revolve around the power play and Gavin Nickerson, who leads the team in points. So, yeah, just keep their power play strong, and when you get a chance, capitalize.
And speaking of capitalization, you need to capitalize on the fatigue of Illiana tonight. They are coming off of 2 games being played in the last 2 days. This is their 3rd game in 3 nights.
and they're playing against the top two teams in the division, and the Dells Ducks and the Cougars. So you need to capitalize on the fatigue that they have had. Coach said it best, they might have bus legs, so you need to come out and get on them right away.
Yeah, definitely, and not just any team they're playing, too. They were playing the top team in the league, and for the Cougars, that game was really important for them that Illiana was able to take one from them, brings them a little bit closer to them in the standings. So this game is important for the Cougars in staying with Illiana.
Absolutely. If the Cougars win tonight, that actually puts them 1 point above the Dells Ducks and gives them first place in the division.
So the referees are just about to make their way out onto the ice. Some of the coaching staffs are making their way out. So we'll be taking a step aside soon for Ray Kincaid, who will announce starters in just a few moments. So we will step aside for that as soon as he gets ready for that. But, guys, you see a team so many times. It's kind of weird. You really get to know a team and what they can do. There's no surprises between these two teams.
Absolutely not. When you play a team this many times, you really do know everybody on the team. You know their tendencies. You know which players to watch out for, which players to key on, and especially when it comes down to special teams, it makes a big difference.
Right, and I think it's almost becoming like a playoff series. And when you get into seeing a team over and over again, you just need to simplify your game. Do what you do best and go from there.
Illiana Blackbirds have made their way out onto the ice. So, as you can hear the Empire theme playing there for them. Ray Kincaid, who does the PA announcing and also does the the music for it. He always has some fun choices for the opposing teams. For the Dells Ducks, he did music from DuckTales.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, it's a perfect time for the Star Wars themes now, too. Everybody's going crazy over the new movies.
Exactly. So here we go, the announcement for the starters.
Defender, number 57, Billy Ryderson. Left wing, number 18, Maximum Armstrong. Right wing, number 74, Andrew Russell. Center, number 19, Austin Ehlers. And goaltender, number 29, Darren Jones. And now, let's welcome your Chicago Cougars! And now, Ultimate Tournaments proudly presents tonight's starting lineup for your Chicago Cougars. Starting at defense, number 2, Hunter Shipman. Also starting at defense, number 3, Matt Olsen. Starting at left wing, forward number 24, Cody Reback. Starting at right wing, forward number 17, Anthony Payne. Starting at center forward, number 19, Gavin Nickerson. And our starting goaltender, the man between the pipes, number 1, Jesse I. Your Chicago Cougars are coached by Brent Stokers and assisted by Justin Macy. Athletic trainer is Karen High, and our team doctor is Dr. Sanjay Picard. These are your Chicago Cougars. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able and remove all hats. Now we honor America and the men and women serving our country at home and overseas with the playing of the national anthem.
And we welcome you back into our broadcast booth here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labasco here alongside me, TJ Sennett, and also Nick Burzik. As we're getting ready for this first period puck drop, the Illiana Blackbirds, the visiting team, in their red away jerseys with the white numbers on the back, with black stripes around the bottom of the jersey, black pants, red, white, and black socks. They will go left to right to start off here. Apparently I can't talk today. Right to left will be the Cougars. They're in their home whites with the yellow numbers on the back, the black pants, and the green, yellow, and white socks. They will go right to left. As you heard there, said by Ray Kincaid, the PA announcer, the starting lineups for the Cougars: Rayback, Nickerson, alongside Savane. Oliver on the far side is the right winger, and then Olsen and Schiffman are your starting defensemen, and the goalie tonight, Jesse Hides. Starting goalkeeper tonight for the opposing team in the Blackbirds is Darian Jones. So we get ready for this first period puck drop here. As the puck controlled by Hunter Schiffman for the Cougars comes in along the right wing quickly, takes a shot top of the right circle, hits off the end glass, comes to the near side, hits off the end boards, back out into the neutral zone, right to Olsen. Olsen to Schiffman, back over to Olsen, looks to the near side for Rayback, maybe was touched in, no icing here. Cougars starting off quick. Nickerson going to the right wing half boards, can't get it up to Schiffman, who can't hold it in at the blue line as it comes back out into the neutral zone. Rayback will just direct this one in as his team will change as it's Savane. Savane along the left wing, bouncing puck into the left circle, comes right back over to the Blackbirds as it's controlled by Ruskov. Ruskov along the right wing will at least get it into the Cougars zone before they take it back to the Cougars, as Sullivan gets his first shift on ice there as it comes to the near side. Couple of rushes in, guys, but not a whole lot going there early on.
No, the right away off the opening faceoff, he had a quick shot, went over the net there, but that's something that you really wanted to start off with.
Yeah, the first shift of the game was pretty much spent in the Blackbirds' end. We talked about them playing their third game in 3 days. It's kind of stuff you're looking for.
Palermo makes a pass over to the near side for the Cougars, but it's out of the reach of the player there as Vestich will hold it in as this comes back over to Savane. He'll just hit this one out. Hand says no icing, so that'll allow the Cougars to make a wholesale change here as the Blackbirds pick it up in behind their own net. Cougars with some pressure by Mike Watson, cutting in front, trying to take the puck away. As they do, pass into the right circle for a shot that hits off the end boards and goes down in behind as this goes back into the left wing corner here. As this one into the left circle, as there's a shot from Jesper Lomberg as he gets a piece of it, sends it back down low for Watson. Watson looking for a place, tries to feed it out in front, can't get it to the player in the middle in number 16 for the Cougars, as this one bounces through the neutral zone and into the Cougars zone along the left wing half boards, controlled by the Blackbirds, as there's a shot that goes wide, a pass for looking for somebody in the middle, as that was that earlier rush there for the Cougars. Best opportunity for either team so far, guys.
Yeah, definitely the second line coming out and establishing what they need with a solid forecheck. You need to be physical on a team that's played this much this recently. And if you keep banging them on like that, you're going to have success tonight.
So there we have the icing there. So bring it into the Blackbird zone with 17:46 left to go here in this first period. No score. I think that's a look at the icing there. As the face-off that was in the left circle was won by the Blackbirds. They at least get it out to neutral ice. This one's going all the way right towards Highs. He slows it down for his defense. Pass over to the near side, turned over, right in front for the shot, and Highs with a save with the glove hand as it goes in behind the net as it gets to Olsen. Chips it off the far boards as his team tries to exit the zone here. As now along those far half boards, board battle won. As there an opportunity, a shot that he just missed wide by Bafia. He just got enough of him, did the defenseman there. I think that was Olsen. If he doesn't get that check on him, that's probably a goal.
Absolutely did. That's that first turnover is a play that you can't make in a situation like that.
As this one along the near side, Letmansky trying to hold that in for the Cougars, but the Blackbirds able to send it back out into the neutral zone. Palermo D-to-D pass and then back right across the ice along the left wing. Pass up to Letmansky now. Letmansky lost the puck as he tried to dangle around the player. Couldn't do it as it's Poya with it for the Blackbirds as he gets across the center line and dumps it in. Back in behind the net, it's freed up by Sullivan as Sullivan can't quite stay with the puck there as he loses it back into the right wing corner. Blackbirds with control. Sent down in behind towards Milady. Goes away from him into the left wing corner. Pass that was intended for Milady, stolen by the Cougars as they try to break out here. As this pass in towards the middle, towards Van Dyke, lifts the stick to get it back onto his, and he turns it over as it goes right to Jesse Heise, who covers it up. A couple of costly turnovers here early on for the Cougars guys. 16:21 left in the period, no score.
Yeah, that was back-to-back shifts for the Cougars where they were struggling to get out of their own ends. As you can see here, a neutral zone turnover gives the Blackbirds another prime scoring opportunity.
Yeah, that's something that you can't do. You can't let a team gain momentum like that, so you want to make sure you watch those turnovers.
Especially when they were really controlling play so much were the Cougars. Top of the left circle, this one sent down low by Kaprikov into the left wing corner. As he tried to send a pass towards the slot, it's taken away by Rayback, just out of the reach of the outstretched stick of Svein. This one not going for an icing as the goalie had his hand up, he thought it was. In the right wing corner, Gavin Nickerson tried to make a move around one as the puck's still in possession for the Cougars. Beltrame up at the point, sends a wrister low, hits off of Nickerson, but redirects wide of the net towards the right wing corner where the Blackbirds take it back, have it in front of their own bench. Quick pass up ahead is going around one, trying to with Sterovich as he's going to draw the penalty here. I think it's going to be interference here, guys.
Yeah, he made the move around to go to the outside of him instead of following the puck there, and he played the body on him.
They called it a cross check is what they made the call for there. 15:40 left to go, no score.
Uh-oh.
Looking at it there was...
Not sure I really saw much of a cross check there.
I mean...
Like TJ said, like more interference than anything.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me, too. It was interference. I mean, he's still going to the box regardless.
Yeah,
so.
It is what it is. It's a big kill here, and you got to make sure that you clear pucks here.
So the Cougars on the penalty kill here, the first one of the game, as this goes in behind the net as it's controlled by the Blackbirds. Pass over along the right wing over to Bafia. Bafia, his pass gets hit by one of the Cougars players as they try to take this one back. Comes along the near side to number 33 for the Blackbirds as this one comes back along the far boards as they try to get an opportunity out in front there as this goes back into the right wing corner. As we'll try to get those names to you for some of the Blackbirds players that are not listed on our rosters here. So this one goes into the right wing corner where the Cougars take it back and dump it down quickly, does the captain and Olsen. Not a bad kill here. That one good opportunity, but they didn't get it on net.
No, and that's one of the biggest keys there is if you can keep them to the outside and keep them forcing their shots from a long distance, then you're going to have successful penalty kills.
Turnover there by the Cougars. Sterovich, rebound opportunity. Heise with two big saves as this one goes into the right wing corner. Taken back by Verstich as he tried to send the pass up. Maybe deflected off a Cougars player. Goes all the way down. Big stop there by Heise.
A little puck luck for the Blackbirds there, but Heise stood tall.
45 seconds left to go on the power play. 14:21 left here in the first period. No score, but 3-0 the shots in favor of the Blackbirds as this one hits off the player in Locken and goes into the left wing half boards. Still controlled by the Blackbirds, however, as they have it down in behind the Cougars net as they try to set up on their power play here towards the end, but they have a lot of pressure being put on by the defense of the Cougars. This one gets up to the point towards Viandanka, and he hits off of his skate, goes into the left wing half boards, comes to Palermo, who tries to use the boards, took a funny bounce off of them, and now still controlled by the Blackbirds inside the zone. They almost, Cougars tried to clear it out as this one will now get to the top of the left circle for a shot. Heise with the pad save made as it goes into the end board. Still on there, another save by Heise as he's in the right place at the right time, and then quickly hit away. I think that was Mike Watson who finally cleared it out. It was Zatera, but some really good opportunities again.
Yeah, outside of a couple puck bounces, though, they played a very solid penalty kill there, I believe.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey is there. Savain centering a pass and good tie-up of the stick by one of the defensive players for the Blackbirds as this comes back over to the near side, gets to Savain. Good breakout pass to Nickerson. Nickerson into the zone, try to move around a player. Good poke check, freed it up, but quickly thrown right back in by the defenseman and Hunter Schiffman. Goes to the left wing corner, cross-ice pass off the boards, right near the center line, dumped in along the left wing as he gets to Chase Bafia. He loses it there. Good stick, almost knocked it away again for Illiana. Cougars having a little bit of trouble exiting their own end as this comes back along the near side towards Nickerson in front of the penalty boxes. They'll battle along the boards for the puck. Goes right to Olsen. Pass through the middle towards Nickerson as he will take it in the zone. Lost it right off his stick, and now he's going to get called for probably a hook as Bafia was the one who had the puck on his. Goalie comes off for the extra attacker, but the Cougars will touch the puck up. Easy call again for the official.
Yeah, I think he got him with a high stick on that one. It looked like he caught him right underneath the face mask there and got him in the jaw, I believe.
We get to take another look at it here. I think that was right after it had happened is what we just saw.
It looked like Gavin Nickerson was at the end of a long shift there. Maybe got a little tired, stopped moving his feet and started using the stick, and obviously it led to the penalty.
One of the things that the Cougars definitely need to work on here is their passing. It looks like they are struggling a little bit to go tape to tape here and handling the puck.
Especially in their own end. That's when the breakout pass has been off every time, and they're making those passes in areas where there's guys. As this one dumped in by the Cougars on the start of this penalty kill. So second penalty for the Cougars here. They killed off the first one. Will they be able to kill off this one?
Yeah, this is definitely a situation where you don't want to give a team like Illiana, who's been playing so much recently, so many opportunities on the power play to get them an early lead in this game possibly.
You make it easier for them.
Exactly.
They have less that they have to do. As Starovich has it, passes it off to the left wing, now over to the right wing, right to number 33 for the Blackbirds as he has it in behind the net. Dropped it off for Colton Jones as Jones will now pull it to the left wing corner. Top of the left circle for number 33 for the Blackbirds as this goes back into the left wing corner for Jones.
Good pressure again by the Cougars on this penalty kill.
Good hit there by Hunter Schiffman, freed the puck up as it comes right towards Cody Rayback as he got upended a little bit there. No call as this gets dumped down towards the left wing corner.
We talked about one of our keys being it's the third game in 3 days for Illiana, and so you want to make them expand energy. And when they're spending the time on the power play and all the time in your end, obviously you're the team expending the energy.
45 seconds left to go on the power play. Good work here by the player for the Cougars in Butera as he was able to hold that for a little bit. Now gets to Van Dyke and nicely dumped at least to center ice. Not far enough, though, for the Cougars, but good work by Butera as he puts it onto his skate. Passes it into the slot for a shot from Van Dyke. Save made with the glove or blocker side by the goalkeeper in Jones for the Blackbirds. Good poke check by Van Dyke as he takes it back in the right wing corner. Van Dyke gets it taken away from him finally, but he's able to kill off a couple of seconds, and a good pass from Butera to break him into the middle all alone.
What a play to win the board battle and throw the saucer pass right to the middle of the ice, setting up the great age opportunity.
Yeah, great shift by Michael Butera on that one.
Good shift by Van Dyke, too, as he was able to kill off some time. As there's a turnover, it's on Letmansky's stick, comes into it, puts it on his backhand shot, and save made again by Jones with the glove hand this time. He was sprawled out. Letmansky just got too close.
Yeah, and this is one of those things here where though you did get two penalties early on, after you kill those off, you gain momentum for your team.
Letmansky just needed to get a little bit more elevation on there. He would have made it 1-0 Cougars.
I think he was just maybe a little too close. He just couldn't roof it with where he was. Either way, the Cougars with control as this one brought in along the left wing by Zetera. He got it taken away from him, but it's back to his defense, locking in with the D-to-D pass. And then through the middle, they try to go to Zetera. Goes all the way onto Jones, who will just hold onto it. Probably a good decision for Darian Jones. His team didn't quite have the momentum there. 9:30 left to go here in the period as we watch a replay here.
Yeah, just a good forecheck there, and you can see Letmansky comes in there at the end, picks the puck off, goes in, and like you said, he got a little too close on that one with the backhand.
Yeah, we get a real good look at it here, too. It's the nice
good
thing.
Move. It's a great move. I mean, he had him down and out. It's just he needs to get it up a little higher there.
Made it like a half a second too late, the move.
And as TJ just mentioned, you did have to kill off the two penalties, but now that you have killed them off, that can build a little bit of momentum for you with the offensive zone draw right here.
And it's been a weird period for the Cougars as you've seen the good from them and then you've seen the bad as we take one more look at that as now we have that right wing circle face-off. Comes over to the near side. The Blackbirds win it and have control in their left wing corner. Fiandanka sending it over along the far side over towards Poya. Poya at least gets it past the blue line and then backhands it right back into his zone. And now gets over to Marcuselli as that one bounces and goes back over to the far side. Cougars trying to start back up ice as that one was intended for, looks like Schwartz. Is that it was tough to tell if that was an 8 or a 9 on the back of the jersey as it was kind of tucked up there a little bit.
I believe that was Micah Hawk.
Oh, that was Hawk. Yeah, that's right. As this goes back towards that right wing corner, I didn't see the one. I don't know why I didn't see the one. As this comes back over to the near side to Van Dyke. Van Dyke with a player right on his back, lost the puck off of his stick, comes right to him in the air as he's at his own blue line, makes the pass over to Hunter Schiffman along that far side, and trying to chip it into the zone was Peters, could not quite do it.
It still seems the Cougars through their neutral zone there were trying to force a little bit of things. The force passes a little too much there.
See how they adjust for that, as that one was taken away momentarily by the Blackbirds. A little bit of back and forth here along the near side. Comes to Schiffman, who sends this one out along the near glass before it's dumped right back in by the Blackbirds, where Schiffman will have to retrieve it behind his own net.
Yeah, the zone exits are definitely something the Cougars are going to discuss during the first intermission.
This comes along the near side. Nickerson hit it off. It looks like the mask of the player there for the Blackbirds came right back to his team as they get it to Zatera, as he just brought it in on sides. Goes along to the right circle and shoots and scores! Just was sending a wrister in, and he beats him on the blocker's side to make it 1-0 for the Cougars with 7:56 left to go here in the first period.
We were just talking about zone exits, and the pass from Schiffman from his own zone, a perfect stick-to-stick pass, leads to the goal.
Zavane, one of the top scorers for this team as well.
Coming across, he comes across the right side, shoots left. As the great Eddie O always says, skate right, shoot left, and in that situation he did.
And here's the zone exit right here. Like I said, from blue line to blue line, tape to tape, sets it all up.
Yeah, calms down a little bit, and then you can see here he puts the puck on net.
47th point for him, as there's a pad save made on a shot for the Blackbirds by Jesse Hayes, as the Blackbirds trying to counter here right away. Is this one dumped in from the left point by Verstich as his team will chase? There's a shot and hit off the crossbar, actually hit inside, so that's called a good goal. The Blackbirds come back right away and tie it up here with 7:39 left in the period.
One of the most important shifts in a hockey game is right after you score a goal or the other team scores a goal, and Illiana demonstrated that very well. They come out, a solid forecheck here. You can see the puck goes deep here. He goes in and picks up the puck here, and it's just a one move here, pass it out in front, and he beats his guy to the net.
Great pass by Brooke Evans from behind the net, right to the streaking forward for the goal.
As this comes over to the near side for the Cougars as they try to get control of it. Butera was the one, as this goes down to the right wing corner for Matt Olson as he turns it over into the bottom of the left circle. Almost an opportunity being pushed aside was Kaprikov as that gets up to the left point. Jesse Hayes with the left pad save into the slot as there's a blocker save made by Hayes on the shot from Kaprikov as this goes over to the wing. 2-on-1 opportunity maybe here, gets to Olsen as he takes the shot. Save was made. He tried to stuff it in, but it's somewhere in the pads of Darian Jones. Makes a big stop there, and the defenseman would jumped up into the play for the Cougars.
Yeah, big saves there by Hayes, and you can see it turns into an opportunity here. That's great movement of the puck, and they go up, and you can see nice pass to the middle here, and then a shot on net.
Now, are you surprised, too, that the defenseman jumped the player with the puck and didn't stay?
I think he was beat more than he jumped on that one. The second defenseman, yeah, I was a little surprised he took that guy there.
Yeah, the second defenseman, I was a little surprised he jumped him and didn't try to at least stop the pass. Either way, this one on the near side, Zatera gets it up to Palermo, who sends a shot, hits off the end boards. A stick went flying as well. Is this one up at the right point? Hit delivered, that allows for Palermo to go retrieve it in his own end. Sends a wrister over along the near side, but it hits a player out in front in Bafia. And now a turnover again by the Cougars, but it comes right to Letmansky. Letmansky giving it off for Zatera as he has to try and turn around and make a pass, but he turns it over right to number 36 in Evans. Evans into the right wing corner as he goes down to the ice, plays it with his hand, but allows for the Cougars to take the puck back. Pass to the middle. They had three players. They would have had numbers if the pass is on the tape. Instead, it's an icing, so bring it back into their zone.
Illiana's playing very aggressive in the offensive zone when they have the opportunity. Defense are stepping up, making pinches, and you can see that the opportunities are coming if you can get the puck around them.
And I think that's the icing we're going to see here.
This is the 2-on-1. Yeah, he did step over there, and your goalie will tell you all the time that he would rather have you take that pass than take the guy that has the puck for the shot.
And it seems like the Cougars' zone exit are just off. Like you mentioned, there would have possibly a 3-on-1, and their pass was just a little off. Maybe it has something to do with the week-long layoff.
We'll see as this game continues. Hits off of a player there for the Blackbirds, so no icing that'll allow the Cougars to make a much-needed change. As this pass to the near side gets right towards the Blackbirds' blue line, but held in there by Hunter Schiffman. But his puck doesn't get deep enough as player loses an edge there anyways, so not able to get too much of a forecheck. Comes over to the near side, just out of the reach of the player from the pass from Marcuselli that allows for the Cougars to take it back. And as along the left wing, they try to work this one back up. Pass back over to Hunter Schiffman as he surveys, sends it over to the far side. Can't backhand it into the zone are the Cougars, as this is in front of their own bench. Onto the stick of Marcuselli as Marcuselli battles for it there. This goes back in behind. over towards the near side, back out into the neutral zone. It goes to Colton Jones as he gets hit, as taking the puck back was Butera, as Butera will send it to the left wing corner. Actually, that's Hauke. That jersey tucked up there, couldn't tell if it was a 6 or an 8. Down into the right wing corner, the Cougars have it as there's a backhander just maybe trying to surprise Darian Jones, but he makes the easy stop and covers it with the glove hand. As the puck, you see there that quick opportunity and just that little backhander.
Yeah, sometimes throwing the puck to the net, you never know what kind of bounce you're going to get off the goalie's pad.
Well, on the left wing half boards, puck gets worked out to Beltrame for the Cougars as they look to start up ice. Lokkonen gets it to Zavane, who at least tips it down into the zone to the left wing corner for his team to chase. Starovich gets it now along the near side for the Blackbirds, skating up along the right wing. Gavin Nickerson in the passing lane takes it back for the Cougars. His pass a little bit off to Olsen, who does get it back to Zavane, just a little bit out of the reach for the breakout pass for Cody Rayback, and we've seen that quite a few times.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things that there's another turnover here, shot on net.
And Size with the save, and then the nice work with that hand-eye coordination and knock it out of the air and get it away from the slot as his team able to finally clear the zone. If they hurry, they got a 2-on-1. Cody Rayback along the right wing. Skates into the right circle, shoots, and the save made by the goalkeeper, and Jones got a piece of it with his blocker. Nobody able to clean up the rebound for the Cougars. Still in the left wing corner of the Blackbirds zone. Starovich takes it back for the Blackbirds, skates around one and gets out into the neutral zone, stops there in front of his own bench, makes a pass cross ice on the saucer, turned it over right to Olsen, who was trying to push it forward to try and catch the Blackbirds in the change. Couldn't quite do it, as they have control back to the Blackbirds.
I'll tell you what, there's been 3 or 4 times Jesse Hyes that has bailed out his forwards, struggling to get the puck out of their own zone.
Mike Watson in the left wing corner has a hit delivered to him, but maybe gave it better to the man who was trying to check him, as this one dumped in by the Blackbirds. Hyes behind his own net makes a pass over to the near side towards Butera. Butera gets the pass up to Watson, who got checked from behind. Puck gets out into the neutral zone. Viandoc with the pass over to the far side. Shot right onto Hyes' net, as now he will go over to the near boards and then backhand this one out of the zone to the Cougars as they try and go for a change. So the Cougars here through the middle of the ice. They have the puck back. Comes over towards the near side. Down into the right wing corner. Palermo will pick it back up on his stick as this one finally hit out by the Cougars again. They're just really right now, guys, just trying to play a little keep away, it seems like.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty evenly played first period. Look at shots were 8-7 in favor of the Redbirds, but they also had 2 power plays. So I think it's been a pretty evenly played first period.
Yeah, definitely, Nick. Is this one in the right wing half boards? Controlled by the Cougars finally as they lift it out to neutral ice. A hit delivered by Letmansky as he tries to spring himself forward as he's getting held a little bit there. I don't think the official's able to see that, though. It's one thing about having a good vantage point. You see some of those things that the officials can't see.
I think Letmansky's been the best Cougar in the first period. Made a couple of really nice plays with the body.
Pass through the middle as that one hits off the stick of Zavane, I think. Nope, it did not.
Yeah,
so icing.
I thought they touched that one.
Yeah, it was a little tough to tell. I thought maybe he did, but the whistle says otherwise, so bring it back. And that's the one thing, though, that our vantage point doesn't help us with as we try to maybe watch here, see if he did or not.
Tough to tell from the angle. Now here, the old hockey cliche is the most important minutes of the game are early in the period and late in the period. So if you're the Cougars here, you're going to try to capitalize, maybe get a late goal, certainly not give up a late goal.
As they come out with their top line here with 1:59 left to go in the period. There's a shot that just goes wide of the net for the Cougars. Into the left wing half boards. Lokkonen can't get it on net. Quickly taken away by Ercole. As Ercole will get it back out into the neutral zone. Beltrame making a pass through the middle of the ice, just out of the reach of the player he was trying to get it to, as the Blackbirds have it back into their zone for the Cougars. And there's a little bit of a whiff on the puck there by Lokkonen as Hyes has to make a glove save that he turns aside.
Another really nice save by Hyes there, making up for a turnover.
Rayback will backhand one out into the neutral zone. That'll have the Blackbirds have to retouch, but the Cougars with the puck is streaking up with it was Nickerson before it was taken away by Brooke Evans. Brooke Evans, as he gets taken out by a check, Cougars back with the puck. Sullivan passed through the middle to Nickerson along the right wing, skates across the blue line, passes it off towards the vein. Good stick got in the way as the Blackbirds have it back as it's on the stick of Fahey. Fahey turned it over almost as the Blackbirds at least get it past and down into the Cougars zone. As this pass over to the near side, just out of the reach of Letmansky, but he does some good work along the near boards, is able to dump this one down in for his team to chase after it. Along those near boards, Blackbirds take it back on the stick of number 33 for the Blackbirds as he's going to get on a 1-on-2, takes a backhanded shot. Jesse Hayes with the glove save into his stomach and holds on to it for the face-off with 41 seconds left here, tied at 1.
Not to belabor the point here, but as you can see here, if there's really been one difference between the two teams in the first period, it's the Blackbirds' ability to get out of their own zone. Their D-men are getting it up to their forwards, and they're allowing their zone exits to get and then attacking the offensive zone.
Yeah, that definitely is one, and it makes things easier when you're trying to get through the neutral zone if your first pass is good. I think you really say it's that first breakout pass, which that was a good one for the Cougars there as they break out. It's a bit of a 3-on-3 here. It's getting around one, taking around the net, trying to center a pass as it gets to Palermo. Shot there is that one just directed wide of the net into the right wing corner. Letmansky gets pinned up there, but it's right in his skates as Mike Watson gets it back. This has probably been one of the best lines. I think that you saw a little bit of a change here for this line too. Maybe Coach Stouffer's just trying to get something that he thinks will work.
Bumping Letmansky up a line because of a strong play in the first period.
As Palermo at the left point tried to hold this one in. Good job by the Cougars as playing it there and then putting a hit on a player was Lomberg. He came back and played that defensive spot, and we have an elbow call here going on, so we're going to have a power play opportunity, I think, for the Blackbirds, I think is who it was on, because Olsen's coming over to the ref to maybe clarify things.
There you go. We'll take a look on the replay here.
And yeah, you'll see the elbow there.
Yeah, definitely high hit with his elbow to the head.
So
dangerous play, really.
That's the call. It'll be Jesper Lomberg who will go to the box when the period starts. So 2 full minutes of fresh ice on the power play for the Blackbirds.
It's going to be a big kill. Again, we talked about it's a third power play that the Blackbirds will have had so far, and that's what they wanted to do, playing their third game in 3 nights.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's been an interesting game so far. We'll see who TJ's going to have down at ice level for us. I think it looks like he might have Anthony Svein is who he'll be talking with here in just a few moments. Before we get to that, though, let's just take a look at some of the highlights here in this one.
You can see the elbowing call here again, coming across the middle of the ice. Tries to step up to make a play on the puck carrier, and probably should have just pulled off there. It was really an unnecessary hit.
All right, and now we will go down to the rink for our interview.
Hey guys, I'm here with Anthony Svein. Anthony, first off, congratulations on your goal there in the first period. You want to walk us through the play real quick?
Yeah, I was just getting up the ice. Schiffman found me with a good pass. And Ray Beck and Nickerson were driving the net, so I had a shot and I took it, and thankfully it went in.
Very nice. You guys killed off 2 key penalties there in the first period. Did that give you guys momentum as you carried on throughout that period?
Oh yeah, definitely. Kills are always a big momentum boost, and when we do a good job, it's always gets everyone going on the bench, and it helps us get us momentum. Yeah.
And for the second period, do you have any goals that you guys want to take forward in the next period? Anything you want to work on?
We could tighten up our D zone a little bit, but just keep playing the body and keep moving fast.
All right, absolutely. Thank you very much. Good luck for the rest of the game.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, guys, we'll send it back up to you and for the first period of intermission.
All right, thank you very much, TJ. So when you look at how that one ended up finishing out there, Nick, it felt like momentum was starting to kind of come back for the Cougars, but then another penalty.
Exactly. Like we mentioned, it was a pretty evenly played first period with the exception of the 2 penalties that the Cougars took. So really, if they can just stay out of the box, they should be looking pretty well moving forward. But as you mentioned, the Blackbirds are going to have a power play with 2 minutes of fresh ice, so that'll be a key kill.
Yeah, definitely one of the things that we'll look forward to into the second period. We'll take a timeout and we'll come back with more here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Herb Lawrence. If you love sports and you want a career in broadcasting, then go to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Log on to beonair.com right now. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for careers in radio, TV, and online media with internships, financial